Hello everyone, disclaimer first. I'm not here today to bash anybody. This video is not to bash anyone or to bash any country or any place or anything. I'm just here to encourage any business person out there, any entrepreneur who is going through challenges of any sort in their business. I'm just here to tell a story so that you can learn a thing or two, so that you can be alert. Before you open up a business anywhere else, or as you go through business challenges anywhere you are. It can be even here in Uganda or anywhere else in any region. So welcome back to Yvonne Winifred UG. Hope you're doing great. Hope you are fine. Today I'm just here, as I've said, to encourage business people. So I don't want you to go through things and think you're alone and think that it is you're the first person who is going through this. People go through a lot. Many big business people that you admire out there have gone through a lot and a lot, but they managed to win no matter what. So you also can win no matter what. So I happened to live in Rwanda a few years ago, and this all started as an ambitious girl who wanted something more. And I remember finishing high school, Form 6 here in Uganda. I worked a few jobs here and there, and things were not all that working out. I wasn't making the money that I wanted. So I get this opportunity to go and teach in Rwanda. I was like, okay, we go. I'm going abroad. That's what I thought. you know, I have to, have arrived. I'm going abroad. So, and also, I really wanted a job that gave me freedom, where I could be free to work like a 9 to 5. That's what I wanted. I always wanted to be at home in the evenings. I loved that. And I was searching for it and I wasn't getting it. Most of the jobs I had to work like from 8 in the morning up to like 10 p.m., 9 p.m. So I wasn't buying that. I was like, you know what? If it's going to Rwanda, let's go. So we go. I think this time around I was about 20 years, 2021 there. And I enjoyed it. So we go to Rwanda. I get somebody who was also Ugandan. Hi Diana. So we were living with my Diana sister from Uganda. Like we were enjoying. So she was there before me. She was there a year before me. So she knew everything, how everything was working. We were teachers, so we used to go and teach and come back. We had all the time. Rwanda was so nice. I fell in love. Guys, I fell in love with the people. The people were so beautiful in and out. Our neighbors were so great. People everywhere, they welcomed us uh, with open arms. We were so loved. We enjoyed the environment. We lived in the village, not in the city. We just used to go and visit the city and, go back. So we were in the eastern province, by the way. So it was peaceful, young girls living alone. We were independent. We are like, okay, now we're starting out our lives, so what next? So one time, Diana suggested that we should start a business. So we were seeing things. We were seeing how things were moving business wise, and we saw this opportunity of starting a business. So, guys, we didn't have the money to start a business. And the good thing with Rwanda, we had a circle, a teacher's circle. They are called Umwarim circles in Rwanda. So you could go there, they loan you some money, you do anything you want. Even to us who were foreigners in the country, we were like, we should tap into this opportunity. So me and Diana, we go, we get some money. You might be asking, what was the business? So this is the business. Our business was to buy a bicycle as a means of transport, and it would be making us money, like money. Yes. So you might be saying bicycle. Yes, just as we have borders here in Uganda, I think even everywhere, East Africa, all over East Africa are borders. So in Rwanda, bicycles were a great means of transport. Then, I think even now, it is still there, especially on market days. They were making some good money, some money you could, that could help you here and there. So we were like, we should join together in partnership. We buy this bicycle and start business. So guys, our neighbor, by the way, I remember, I think it was our neighbor, he was a certain gentleman, great one, Bambi. He was like, you guys, you can do this. You can buy a bicycle and, you start this business, you start making money. He also wanted to do the same business, but he didn't have enough money. So he suggested the idea to us and he helped us go to where the bicycles are. So like in the marketplace, it wasn't a daily market, but the market was happening like once every week. And in this market you could find anything. You could find service providers like barbers. Everything was there. Even bicycles were sold in these markets on that day. So to the market, we buy the bicycle. So after buying the bicycle, we are like, now who is going to, operate on it? So this guy suggests that he knows somebody who is ready to do the work for us. We were like, yes, that is so great. So we were so keen, guys. We were so keen. We sat down and calculated everything and everything, and we were like, we were good to go. The bicycle could make us some good money, at least for groceries and for rent. After every work day, he had to bring the bicycle back and come pick it in the morning, as we were also going to school to teach. And that was going to be the routine. And that was our plan. So we planned everything out. We were like, okay, now when we got the boy who was going to operate on this bicycle, the boy or the man, he was young. I think he was like the same age as us, like same like 2021 thereabout, or maybe we were like age mates. So we did all the due diligence, guys. We did all the due diligence, as you know, business people. So we were like, we have to get to know him. We have to get his national ID. We have to get to know where he lives, where he stays, his people. So uh he was staying with his grandmother. So we were like, we have to go there and prove everything, you guys. It was high up on the mountain, but we climbed the mountain, passed through some even forest, and we were like, we have to go. We did that due diligence, as you know, business people. So we go, we visit the grandmother. She was so happy. As Ugandan girls, we kneel down when we are greeting elderly people. So she was like, oh my god, you guys. She was so happy to see us. She was like, thank you so much for employing my grandson. Thank you, you're helping the family. Yes, he stays here. She was some baby, grown up woman. She was really, really old. So we were like, yes, we've hit the jackpot. We know where he stays. We've seen his national ID. We know him. We got him through a friend, our neighbor, close neighbor. And he was a great man. He was very trustworthy. So Monday comes, the guy starts work. So he comes, he starts, riding the bicycle. The first day, guys, he went, he came back with a bicycle. We were like, yes. Second day, the first week, he was very great. He gave us the money. I think he was giving us the money every Monday. I cannot recall very well, but he was supposed to give us money, I think, every week or every day. One of those two. I can't recall so well. It's been years. But he did that job for the first week. He did that job the second week. He did that job third week. Fourth week, guys. The guy goes. Did he come back with a bicycle? He was nowhere to be seen. We waited for that guy. That guy was not reporting back. We waited, we waited, we waited. Remember, he had to daily report back with a bicycle. We used to stay close to the road, and his home was far. So our place was the best place to keep the bicycle. So he had to bring it daily. You guys, the guy did not come back with our bicycle. We looked for that guy. We went back to his home area. We went back to the grandmother. They were like, he's now above 18. For sure, you could see he's above 18. You've given him this whole bicycle. You've given him business also. The guy ran off with our bicycle. That is how our first that's how our first business failed in Rwanda. As foreigners, we didn't even know Rwanda very well that we could go and look for him. We were not living there all that much. We were busy. We tried to find him, but we failed to get him. So that was our story. That's how our business failed. But I just wanted to encourage people out there. I know people are opening up many businesses, and these businesses are fading. And you feel like, I don't want to start any business again, or you start up a partnership with somebody and you're like, I cannot do it anymore. So these things happen. You just have to be alert. And also, as an entrepreneur, as a business person, you have to know that you take risks. It is all risk. You just start up a business and you don't know whether the customers will come. It is all a risk. Sometimes you're like, yes, this area has many people. Yes, I know this girl that I brought to sell in my shop, but it's all risks. It takes God to help you. Some people are trustworthy, some are not. So because you failed now, that doesn't mean you will fail always. Failure is a lesson. So when you fail, learn from it and go high. Go high. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your vision. You just have to strategize, reschedule. You just have to, draw another plan. That is lesson learned. It is, lessons after lessons after lessons. uh Scams cannot end. The scammers always come in different ways that you cannot even, you're like, what, like, did I get scammed? But yes, you got scammed. So you just have to pray to God to help you. You just have to pray for God's wisdom and knowledge, and for God to help you have insight, to know where to invest, how to invest, when to invest, who to work with, where to work with. So before you start, at least take off some time and pray. uh, get knowledge and wisdom about everything that you're going to be doing. So be alert, be alert. These things happen. Don't give up. uh, that is my story. I think you've learned a thing or two. I just wanted someone to be encouraged. Rwanda is so beautiful. Rwanda is so peaceful. I'm not here to say that, hey, Rwandese, no, they are very beautiful people. And this happens everywhere. Here in Uganda, you guys, I don't know how many times I've been scammed. Like how many times I've seen people being scammed. My friends, my relatives, my close people, it happens. But pray to God first of all, so that He helps you discern what to do next and where to invest, who to work with, and I think you will be good to go. And yes, I succeeded. I succeeded at starting a business in Rwanda. Many people can never even start any business anywhere, not even in their home area, not even in their houses. But anyway, guys, that is my story time for today. Just learn the lesson and move on. Yes, sometimes it is so painful, sometimes it is so discouraging, but things happen. You just have to move on. So that is what happened to me. If you love story times, please comment below and I'll be coming here and give you my stories when it comes to business. Otherwise, I love talking about business, so I'll be dropping these videos here and there whenever I can. See you soon. Bye. Remember to subscribe to Yvonne Winifred UG.